I'm doing it for my daughter.
I want the original. Yeah. Yeah.
Every military girl in existence is a their father's Air Force colonel, crew cut, sir, yes, sir, serve my country. Oops, I raised the oops, she's spreading her legs wider than should be humanly possible for every and every army man, every cop, EMT, and fireman is getting up in them guts, hitting them walls, giving her black eyes. You know, but it's daddy's little girl. That's what happens when we're a U.S. Army colonel. That's
She's
what happens
serving her country.
An Army colonel, and you say, sir, yes, sir, and you raise your daughter right, and she calls you sir, and next thing you know, she's doing gymnastics and doing a full split, putting kinks in her spine, trying to work her around like some type of you ever see like a weasel or a rat that tries to get through like a tube? It's like a space that's too small, but it somehow manages to do it. That's how she gets she maneuvers her pelvis through that space. Walls. Yeah, she goes through. She what?
She bruises her walls.
Yeah, she bruises her walls.
When a banana like sits out for too long, gets all brown.
Yeah, it looks like her pussy.
Yeah, it's the inside of her pussy.
Yeah, because her fucking daddy has a crew cut and goes, sir, yes, sir. And he cries tears when the Blue Angels do the air display streak over the air show. Okay?
I think it's funny how in the video she said she was 39, but she still mentioned she's a military brat. Like, that's still in her brain. Like,
like it's still
on the border of 40.
Like, you're fucking more than a full-grown adult, and you're still thinking about the fact that, like, your RPG creation story, like, influences you that much.
Nuts.
Yeah, I was a whatever kid. You should have something else at age 40. You should have something that you've done. You should at least have gone through the biological function of like getting spermed in and having a kid or whatever. Have something else to talk about other than like my daddy was a soldier hero. My daddy was a hero, so now I'm a slut. So now I'm a female that works on a submarine, and I fucking create problems because there's like a disciplinary meeting that has to happen every time I open my legs for someone that's higher ranked than me. And it's like a massive problem on the submarines. That's how it is now.
That's the nuclear reactor. That's what powers the whole ship. Yeah,
now all new submarines are powered by sexual legal drama that unfolds when some fucking boyfriend fight with the captain. Because the ship cook onion peeler is dicking her down too. Because why wouldn't he be?
When they almost put me on Navy nuke, that's why I decided to, not join the Navy, because I heard that nuclear energy was just a hoax to begin with. It was actually like 10 of the hottest sluts under the deck that power the whole ship.
I mean, I used to have, there was some girl in OkCupid that I had like one of the flirtatious messages with, and she was like on a battleship or something, and she was getting dicked up and down by literally everyone, and she was still on the internet looking for dick. Like, she wasn't getting enough on a ship with like 1,000 men that were like many of them were just like fucking her all day. Like, I fucked this guy's fucked me today. It was crazy. I fucked this guy. Wow. Why are you on the computer and looking for more? You really?
There's like a line of guys outside.
Wrong? Yeah.
Line's getting a little short.
Yeah.
Military bitch story. I think we did that, right?
I was about color, right?
First, Sam, love your work. You make great shit. Yada yada. Okay, thank you, sir. And thank you for your service. Is the camera on?
Oh, is this your best friend?
The camera's off.
Camera's off. Yeah.
The camera's on, but it's not recording. Okay. Crazy Critty.
Dude.
It's Crazy Critty. Pretty crazy saga.
It's a pretty crazy saga. It's
that I reminisced on while watching women's stories about how you talked about the Hinduistic destroyer god women who do nothing but fling shit and fuck everything up socially are. Well, yes, that is true. It doesn't really have a moral or satisfying ending, but I hope it entertains you for 30 seconds before you delete it from the spam folder. Thanks. Cheers. Oh, and if you're wondering if any of this is true, you're probably right. Me and the people in the story have gone our separate ways, so I can't really produce any proof. So, pinky promise? And then it goes on. I'm never going to give you up. I'm never going to always, okay.
And then it ends.
And then it ends, okay. I'm in my early 20s, but this starts out way back during childhood.
Oh my God, man. We're going back to this guy's childhood at 1 in the morning.
Oh, okay. So he's saying the girl in question, well, when she was a youngster, was an innocent gamer girl who came from a military family. Okay, so he's talking about some hypothetical girl who back in the day, she was untarnished, kind of dopey gamer girl who came from a military family. So her dad's a soldier, and she says, yes, sir, and salutes him. And he salutes God. So he's under God, and then the wife is under him, and the children are under the wife. So this is the structure of an Arabic, Judeo-Christian, Arabic, Islamic, Christian family here, which is perfect. Okay. She was, quote-unquote, one of the boys with my childhood friends, but the first red flag came when she joined JROTC upon entering high school and cut her hair into a pixie cut. So immediately, we know that she is destined to become a fucked up slut.
Yeah, that's what happens to all the JROTC bitches.
And fuck everybody on the army base.
I need her to
on deployment me. And cheat and have all the husbands. This is all. I know where this is going. This is going into army guys cheating on their wives and army women cheating on their husbands, and just the whole army being a bunch of
pevots,
degenerate fucking swingers. Obviously,
yeah, it's all the lead poison
because they're government employees. They're fucking government employees, and they're just being paid to fuck around. And who really cares about these people? Okay. The ROTC shit was kind of expected with the military family and all, but the pixie cut was out of the blue. Not for me. I could have guessed it when you told me JRTC. I knew something bad was coming. Through the course of high school, she proceeds to do the following. Date my best friend at the time. Cheated on him with a sub-80 IQ melanated gentleman. Cheated on the black guy with a band nerd who wore jorts and drove a PT Cruiser and was fat. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, that guy took the W out of that.
That is the hero of the story.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. He's probably eating in the hoagie right now.
Flicked off Subway. A police car while in the passenger seat of said PT Cruiser, got pulled over and started crying. Arranged for her 14-year-old little sister to have relationships with upperclassmen. Excellent. Had multiple witnesses to her saying, I want a job where I don't really do anything, but I still get paid a lot. Tried to hatch a plot during our senior year to attempt to blackmail me in order to having a relationship with her in order to get closer to my sibling who had army connections. Got saved by my bros who nipped that plot in the bud. Whatever that means. Body count, miles of... She graduated and went to a military academy because that's what the U.S. Army really needs right now. It would be sexist to fail a girl. Also, her father was a bigwig Air Force guy, so the ROTC guys at the high school gave her all the Purple Hearts and Medals of Honor. Let that sink in. A future female U.S. Army Marine First Lieutenant Commander who is going to lead fighting men into battle. 𝐶hrisL, Semper Fi. We graduate... And despite the close call, it seems like we're never going to have to deal with Shiva the Destroyer again. Wrong. Apparently, a guy close to my friends got a little taste of the snatch and decided he couldn't live without it. And so we go to college. Guy close to my friends threatens to commit suicide on 3 separate occasions. On all 3 occasions, Shiva, that's the girl's moniker here, has to go to his house and pity fuck him to stop him from painting the ceiling with his brains. Police get involved, and I'm pretty sure that the guy is now an opioid addict who goes into $10,000 of debt to buy top-of-the-line Magic the Gathering decks. A good friend who is a bit beta tries his hand at dating her. Actually goes fairly uneventfully for a while, and we think maybe, possibly, this is her redemption arc, and she'll finally stop being a slut. She cheats on the good friend with one of his good friends, close friends. What's with all these friends? How do you have so many good friends? I barely have any good friends. How do you have so many good friends with these close friends and all this shit? You just have a bunch of people that you go fucking waste time with and fuck each other. Behind his back, we tell him about it. His response, nah, there's no way she'd do something like that. Damn, he's fully caught up in the pussy. He's insane now. He's at the point. He's at that Gollum with the ring point. The good friend finds out and goes into severe depression. The only way not to blast himself is to smoke himself into a coma. It's a good thing these guys are all going into the army and getting guns. Adulterous guy ends up dating Shiva. Turns out to be actually close to my friend group. What's with all those close friends? What do you? Sounds
This
like
is all like army shit.
this is all
though,
army
right?
shit. You guys must be a lot of close friends over there in the army. You must really love each other.
Yeah, they love each other so much that they fuck each other.
It's because
Have sex.
they're brothers under the bullets. They're
And-
bullet
and
brothers.
pussy.
They're bullet. It's the bullet brother pact. So this is a new adulterous guy, a man slut who is dating Shiva now. He does a 2 to 3 hour car drive every weekend to a rural military college to get in this girl's grills. Adulterous guy, the man slut, tells my friends that he's thinking about marrying her. Man slut either doesn't know or doesn't care that Shiva is cheating on him with guys in the barracks. We tell him he's being cheated on. His response, nah, there's no way she'd do something like that. The army shit is like mayhem. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
this.
saying. That's the only like context I could believe this story in.
And the girls fuck for sport.
yeah.
They fuck like it's like the way we play video games. That's how girls in armed services.
I need to go fuck an army hoe.
Nah. You don't fucking want that type of problem. No. She's probably graduated or graduating soon. Future _𝐶𝐞𝐲𝐵 Army commander, and be gassing up these hoes. And that is the case. It is the pussy game is a game you want to play with several pairs of latex gloves on, with a pair of binoculars on at all times, and heat sensing radar, and switchblade. These are all you need. You need a whole set of equipment if you're going to be playing the pussy game. I swear on my mama, this shit is at least 95% real. Like I said before, I split ways with my friends from this time, but they will know the story of Arby's roast beef sandwich with dried, crusted mayo gushing from week-old roast beef chops. That is the title of the book. Need a drink, smooth skin? I sometimes see her father in the gym. Oh, man, I would salute him. I would be so proud if I was an Air Force commander.
Probably fucked her. That's probably why she's all fucked up.
No, you can't say that every time.
But that's usually what it actually is.
No. That's not usually. It's usually just that raw female power. If we're saying usually, it is there is a shocking amount of child sexual abuse, but it's not usually. I think we're going to go with benefit of the doubt here to the Air Force dad. We're going to salute him and say yes, sir, and we're going to be proud that he raised this fucking slut. This fucking. What did T.I. call his quality time with his daughter?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Prevent a hoe time or something like that. But you do have to spend quality time with your children to make sure they don't turn into complete freaks. It's even more so if you're Air Force dad, because then it's even more jarring and shocking to see your freak kids when you're crew cut man, 60-year-old crew cut man. What do you sleep with a blankie? You got a crew cut? These fucking army people, man. There's nothing dignified about that at all. If you make it to commander, if you make it to admiral, what do you eat? What do you eat? Corn dogs and you sleep with a blankie? That's what I think when I see someone with one of those high end tights. Not saying, I'm not talking, Jet. I know yours is ironic.
Mine's not symmetrical.
I know that yours is like a joke, but
No, it's just not.
the guys who are like 1950s man who wear like who iron
it's
their
just kinda
jeans. You're not like that. Who iron their jeans,
Starch their jeans.
starch their jeans, white
Starch and pleated. High and tight, starched and pleated.
white sneakers, white shoes. Yeah, there's nothing dignified about that. What are you gonna? I just picture them like sucking their thumb and having a blankie at night.
They earned it.
Yeah, they did earn it, and their if you ask them to imagine something, they'll close their eyes and imagine a red wagon,
Like
them as a boy in it.
They'll imagine themselves.
That's what they'll imagine. Someone wrote, "Don't chew with your mouth open." Fuck you.